everything is fine, please?
You can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So thank you everyone for coming. We are sad that we can't be there, unfortunately. I've prepared some words. I'm not sure how I'm going to get through them. I'll just I'll try my best to just maybe share some memories with you guys that I hold dearly with my parents. So, like many have said, I remember them to be very generous and hardworking people. Sorry, I can hear someone. I can't. Someone is speaking over the microphone. Be safe and be happy and provide us with the best possible basics to become whoever we want to be. And one thing I am very grateful for is that they've given us values that are the values that they've instilled in me that have shaped me into the person that I am today. And those values are integrity, strength, kindness, and patience. So when I heard of their passing, I think the first feeling I felt was shock, sadness, anger, but I also felt an immediate responsibility to do right by them. And so maybe I just wanted to share some memories that I have with my mom and my dad. So with my mom, she always encouraged me to do what makes me happy. She's someone who, she saw my creative side at a very early age. That's how I got into music. I started playing piano, and she always saw that I had an exceptional ear for music, and she always invested in that and encouraged me to go further in that. And I always appreciated that she was nurturing my creative side and not only just pushing towards academic success, but also just having a more fulfilled experience of life and not taking everything too seriously. And she always told me that whatever doesn't matter, do what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, what matters is that you feel good, you're good, and that's something that I carry in my whole vinyl collection that he has here, that we listened to the other day, just to remember also my father's love for music. My mom and I shared a passion for cooking. We always cooked together from a very young age. We love to make people happy with food and hosting and sharing love. And I remember fondly everything that I cook, everything I know about cooking, I got it from Mom. And I'm going to miss asking her for advice about different recipes. And she always did it with such ease, and I always wanted to know how she did that. And yeah, that was a very special moment for us, as being in the kitchen together. Yeah, and with my father, I had a very special connection, because I think both of us don't really enjoy being around a lot of people all the time. We enjoy solitude, very relaxed environments, and when we have exchanges, we enjoy having deep, intelligent conversations, or just chilling and listening to music. And I remember.
So from my side, yeah. One thing my mom always told me is to be grateful. So I'm gonna limit my words to that. I am very grateful for everyone, not just here in Kampala or around Uganda or in Switzerland, the US or the UK or anyone and anywhere around the world for attending that service. It speaks volumes to how our parents not just affected our lives, but other lives all around the world, and their kindness, generosity, and just infectious nature. Just I mean, yeah, they are no longer with us, but I'm still grateful that even during that very dark hour or time, not just for us, but for all of us, that so many people rallied together and just show what amazing people our parents were and still are, and are, because they you show us how much, not just how much they mean to us, but also how much they meant to every one of you. And I have nothing more to say than to be eternally grateful for that. And yeah, I honestly have nothing more to say. It's just thank you to all of you.
I'm this brother to Deborah, and on behalf of all the Chisada family from Walenga, on behalf of all the Nabeta family, and on behalf of the entire Vice Seminar, I want to thank you all for coming here to order to honor my sister's life, Deborah, and that of her husband, Daudi. I come to you today with tears in my eyes, as we say, celebrating for Deborah, for her life and her husband to have been cut short too soon by such a senseless and barbaric murder. Some moments in life, there are no perfect words to express, and I know I don't have them today. But although it may be difficult at this time to work and look beyond the sorrow that we feel, I know that as we step back and look at the memories and the things that we've shared with Deborah, that will comfort us in the days and months ahead. We know everybody's life ends this way, but it is the details of how their lives ended that distinguish this from normal death. My sister was a very humble person. For those of you who got to know her, very, very soft-spoken and very, very gentle. She did not deserve this. But she set a standard for which I will always strain to attain. It is no surprise that we tend to understand death only when it has placed its hands on somebody we love. There is no tragedy in life like death. And while we grieve, and you grieve with us, and share our pain and sorrow, no one can fully understand and comprehend except the good Lord. In the Lord we will find comfort. I trust I'll find courage and strength and direction for the way forward. I'll always carry Deborah's love in my heart for as long as I'm alive. Because when a person you love becomes a memory, that memory becomes a treasure. There are some times when the pain of an event is too painful and people come to you and say, you've got to forget that. For me, this is too painful that I cannot forget, and I do not want to forget. It is too precious. And while we remember and grieve, it's okay to grieve with us, because grief is not a disorder, it is not a disease, it is not a sign of weakness or lack of faith. It is an emotional and physical, spiritual necessity that we must endure for those that we love. It's the price we pay for loving someone. The sorrow of death is the only wound from which we choose not to be divorced from. Every wound in this world we seek to heal, but this wound we consider a duty to keep. In the end, I'm only going to think about the times and years I spent with Deborah, and not the years that she spent on this world. In this life, there are things we don't want to know, but we have to learn them. There are things we don't want to happen, we have to accept them. And there are people we can't live without, but we have to let go. I'll ask the good Lord to allow me. It's too early for me to let go. But at some point, we have to let go. I wish Deborah and David to be in peace, because Debs and Daudi have gone home. They are indeed home. And I know we'll always miss them. May they rest in peace. Thank you.
Nyoka Sumayola kayogeddwako before naye tusaasidde nnyo abaana yaboogerangako n'essanyu lingi, abazadde be abooluganda mwenna tubasaasidde nnyo mu kiseera kino ekizibu. Weebale nnyo, weebalire ddala.
Tweyanziza Mr. Jones Chaze.
Join me if you can. It's a song we all know. Hopefully the choir will also sing with me. Cyrus?
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand, from the moment that I wake up until I lay my head. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Who were at Budo Junior School and King's College Budo between 1906 and 1970, which cohort David belonged. I've been delegated by my dear president, Mr. Farouk Sewankambo, and by our executive member, Dr. Amos Kasole. Thank you very much for accompanying me. Before I read verbatim the message of the president and executive members of the Old Budonians Club, I would like to preface this message by a few comments. I first met David in 1969 as Njuka. Those of you who were in King Sojibuda around that time know what Njuka means. As Njuka in S1. As most of all Budonians, if not everybody, David was a very intelligent person, very intelligent student. And it is not surprising that he joined some of us who did physics, mathematics, and further mathematics at higher school certificate level. He was very friendly, caring, and very close to some of us who had come from third world schools. He was from Kabinja, and the Kabinjans had their own accent, different from us, from Rakai. His English accent was very good, but very clear, unlike some of our students, whom we wouldn't follow very clearly in S1. Now, my dear mourners, allow me to read the president's message and executive in verbatim. It is with the deepest sadness and utmost shock that the Old Budonians Club, together with the entire Budonian fraternity, learned of the brutal and untimely death of a distinguished gentleman, a fellow Budonian, with his loving wife and mother of two. The nation mourns the senseless death of two gallant citizens, Mr. David Bagala Mutaga and his wife, Mrs. Deborah Naizua Mutaga, which occurred on the evening of Sunday, 6th July 2025 at around 9 p.m. Born on 1st May 1956, David Mutaga went to Budo Junior School in 1964, when his father, Mr. Ichibirige, was made the first native headmaster of the school. He later went to King's College Budo in 1969, where he was an exemplary student and became Canada House Prefect in 1974. David was a welcoming and caring student, leader for some of us who came from, as I said, third world primary schools. David quickly identified himself with us and tolerated our third world English until we eventually caught up with him and the Kabinja English. David did and completed his university studies at Makerere University and went on to complete his postgraduate degree, went on to complete his postgraduate degree at the University of Zurich. It was about this time that David met the love of his life, Deborah Naizukwa Kasada Nabeta Mutaga. And the two got married in 1988. They were blessed with two children, and the Almighty also enabled both of them to have extensive careers for over 30 years. In 2021, David and Deborah retired and came back home to Uganda. Our heartfelt condolences go out to the entire family and the nation at large for the loss of two exemplary citizens of this country. Rest in eternal peace, our beloved David and Deborah Mutaga. Till we meet again, farewell. The club has started a drive to collect resources and shall hand over these proceeds at an opportune time. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Katonda n'ensi yange tewali nsonga eva gyevudde n'oba nga otta abantu tumanye nti guno omusaayi oguyiika gwa mwana munno gwa munnayuganda mbasaba oli Ssekinomu yonna wooli tuddemu eyo neighborhood watch ekifa mu neighborhood yange kiyimiridde kitya era ensonga za muganda wange ziyimiridde zitya mbasaba bannayuganda tuddemu okwagalana tuddemu okumalirira wakati mu nnaku eno gye tulimu bannawakiso mbasaba twetegereze buli bantu bonna bonna nga tuli ku mikolo engeri gye baba beeyisaamu n'engeri gye baba batunuulira naye ekitalo nnyo tube nga twagalana bwe tunaabeerawo ne Uganda ey'emirembe. Naye ndowooza mu nsonga za security Entebbe municipality n'Entebbe yonna corridor eyo yeetaagamu emancipation mu za security. Emabegako era badde Wakiso abaana abawala be bazze battibwa mu Ntebbe era abakyala ne bakubibwanga mu Ntebbe ate mujjukira mwe tuna international airport. Ensonga y'Entebbe yeetaaga okuddamu etunulwemu mu ngeri ey'enjawulo kubanga insecurity esusse mu Wakiso district n'ate ky'ekitundu ky'Entebbe kitususseeko. Tusaba mu bwangu ddala tufune police eyongeremu zi police post buli kwetooloola wonna mu Uganda ate ne patrols ziddemu kuba tetusobola kubeera nga buli kaseera tukaba maziga bwe gati buzibu ki obutuuseewo wekiba kyetaagisa tuleetera supplementary mu budget nga yakukola ku patrols za kukuuma abantu bannayuganda kakibeere bwe kityo okusinga bwe tunaabeera nga maziga buli kaseera bwe gati. Betty Ethonalima, the woman MP for Wakiso district. It's a pity we lost Deborah and David Mutagas, and allow me to convey my condolences to the bereaved families. That aside, as Wakiso district, we need emancipation as far as security is concerned. We cannot continue like this, crying every moment. Some time back, there were the women who were being raped, there were the women who were being killed, the young girls, they were killed along Entebbe Road. For Entebbe corridor, we need something to be done. Can we have more police posts in Entebbe? Can we have patrols? If it means bring for us a supplementary budget concerning Entebbe municipality, concerning Uganda's security as far as patrolling is concerned, let's have it, because this is too much. We cannot continue crying continuously over our people who are being killed in such a manner.
Ngaffe aba Old Budonians Club tufiiriddwako omusajja embanguli omusajja n'antameggwa ate omusajja ate motyamotya abadde ayama nnyo era nga wagira nnyo Old Budonians Club nga Old Budonian. Nze nina omukisa tinasoma ne David Mutaga kubeera mu 1969 okutuusa mu 1973 okubeera mwezi 1 okutuuka mwezi 6. Mutaga yali muntu mugezi nnyo era nga abantu abasomera budde babeera yali mugezi nnyo naye ate ye ng'asingako kubanga nga bwe njogedde yali ayagala nnyo abantu baali tebavudde kabinja. Nze nava mu kyalo nava Kooki Kakoma nenzije King's College naye nga tukwatagana era nanjigiriza n'okwogera oluzungu luno oluyisibwa mu mannyo. Nali njogera luli olwaffe nanjigiriza bulungi netwagalana ate oluvannyuma ennyo netugenda mu HSC high school netukola course ey'ababedde ey'abamaanyi physics, maths and further mathematics. Ebyo tebikoleka era nfiiriddwa nnyo kubanga enkola yaffe tuli straight, abantu abamanyi okubala etwemotya tuli straight, tukubuulirirawo tetudda mu lugambo. Era nsaba nkomaawo ngeri gye tali ba lugambo nnyo mu n'ekibuuzo ekirala Enfaye sijja gyogerako naye yatemuddwa kitumanyi poliisi enoonyereza era ebinaaba ku poliisi abajja bibabuulira. Oh, now, yes, I can speak some good English. As I said, Daudi Mutaga was a very intelligent guy and very social. He was from a very powerful family and he went to very powerful schools. We first met at King's College, Budo, in 1969. He was staying in Canada House. I was staying in Ghana House, neighboring houses. And I found him very useful because he used to relate with me, although our backgrounds are different. But he used to relate with me. And he still relates with the Old Budonians Club, which is very important. He was a very powerful supporter of the Old Budonians Club, not Old Boys. It's called Old Budonians Club. So we have lost a very powerful member. And I would say, he is a village mate. I stay in Budo, and he's a village mate at Nagarabi, and a Budonian for that. I mean, a Kabinja person for that matter. So I miss him very, very much, and we are sorry for the tragic deaths he went through. Thank you.